There's a verdict. Jury coming back. They look stoic. Yeah, they look pretty stoic. What do you guys think in the chat? Let me make this big. I wonder who the jury's looking at. Probably not Team Heard. She doesn't seem to be looking at the jury. Oh, this feed. She doesn't seem to be looking at the jury. That's very interesting. She has looked at this jury this entire time and is not looking at the jury now. And I think that says a lot. We have audio, but we do not have video. Switch feeds. There we go. Let's see if this one fixes itself.
This is the verdict of the jury. All right, is it unanimous? Thank you, sir. Jamie?
All right, the court clerk is going to read the verdicts now.
In civil case number CL 2019-2911, Mr. Depp's claim against Ms. Heard. 1. As to the statement appearing in the online op-ed entitled, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath.
I wish she'd be quiet.
That has to change. End quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes.
There we go.
Has Mr. Depp
wins
by
count
a
1.
greater weight of the evidence? That question. The statement was made or published by Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. The question. The statement was about Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Question. The statement was false. Answer, yes. Question. The statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp. Answer, yes.
Joel's at the door.
Question. The defamatory implication
I think
was designed and intended by Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question. Due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication
I'm recording, Joel.
to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp.
Just wanted to let you know.
Answer, yes.
Actual
Do
malice.
you find that Mr.
Jamie,
Depp has proven
please.
by clear and convincing
Actual
evidence
malice.
that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
Johnny Depp wins count 1.
2. As to the statement appearing in the op-ed entitled A Transformative Moment for Women in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke up
I
against
think that was
sexual
the most
violence
likely one.
and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full
Let's
force
see if
of
they
our
come back
culture's
on this
wrath
one.
for women who speak out, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all
Very
the
interested in
elements
this one.
of defamation? Answer, yes.
Wow.
Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence?
Wow.
Question. The statement was made or published by Ms. Heard. Answer, yes.
Are they going to sweep all 3?
Question. The statement was about Mr. Depp. Answer, yes.
Whoa.
Question. The statement was false. Answer, yes.
Wow.
Question. The statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Question. The defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard. Answer, yes.
Wow.
Question. Due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Do
Actual
you
malice.
find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
Wow. Johnny Depp wins count 2.
3. As to the statement appearing in the op-ed entitled A Transformative Moment for Women in the Washington Post print edition
I think this is
and
the
the
one he's most
online
likely to
op-ed,
use.
Amber
Lose.
Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions
Wow, wow,
protect
wow.
men accused of abuse. End quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes.
Wow.
Oh,
Has Mr. Depp proven by
They
a
swept
greater
it. They
weight
don't
of the
believe her at all.
evidence? That
Okay.
question, the
Let's see if
statement
there's
was
actual
made
malice.
or published by Ms. Heard?
Wow.
Answer, yes.
I'm really
Question, the
surprised.
statement was
Be
about
quiet.
Mr. Depp. Answer, yes.
I mean, those are all going to be yeses.
Question, the
is
statement
why
was
you don't
false.
Have somebody in court,
Answer,
because
yes.
these photos is not what you
Question,
want if
the
you're Amber
statement
Heard.
has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp.
All right, let's see if they
Answer,
find actual
yes.
malice.
Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard. Answer,
Let's see if
yes.
there's malice.
Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of this statement, it conveyed a defamatory
There are still 3
implication
more counts.
to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence
Actual malice.
that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
Wow, all 3. Damages next.
As against Amber Heard,
Wow.
we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million.
Whoa!
whoa.
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the
350.
amount of $5 million. In civil
Whoa.
case number CL
I broke my pen.
2019-2911,
Whoa! Okay, there's 3 more.
Ms.
We're not
Heard's
done.
claim against Mr. Depp.
Whoa!
1.
Shut up.
As to this statement, appearing in the April 8,
I
2020
broke my pen. God damn
online
it.
edition of the Daily Mail, quote, Amber Heard and her friends in the media use fake sexual
Okay, they're not
violence
gonna find any of
allegations
these.
I really wish
Oh
she'd
my
shut
God,
up.
15
I know it's her
minutes.
feed, but
depending on their needs. They have selected some of her sexual violence hoax facts as the sword, inflicting them on the public and Mr. Depp. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no.
And she's going to lose all 3 of
2.
these.
As to this statement, appearing in the April 27, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Mr. Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempt did not do the trick. The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed,
Depp
and
seems
left
to be
after
thrilled.
seeing no damage to face or property. So Amber and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed the place up, got their story straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, and then placed a second call to 911, end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes.
Oh,
Has Ms. Heard proven by a greater weight of the evidence that question, Mr. Waldman, while acting as an agent for Mr. Depp, made or published the statement?
oh,
Answer, yes.
oh.
Question, the statement was about Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was seen by someone other than Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false. Answer, yes. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven by
Malice?
clear and convincing evidence that the statement by Mr. Waldman was made with actual malice? Answer, yes.
Okay, she wins on count
3.
2.
As to this statement, appearing in the April
About to
27,
rough the place up.
2020 online edition of the Daily Mail,
Interesting.
quote, we've reached the beginning of the end of Ms. Heard's abuse hoax against Johnny Depp,
Interesting.
end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no.
She wins 1 count in her
As
counterclaim.
against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $2 million. As against John C. Depp II,
Okay,
we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $0.
no punitive damages.
Does either side want to have the jury
Wow.
polled? Yes, Your Honor.
They want to poll the jury. What? What a
Members of the
strange
jury,
result.
if this is your verdict, please answer yes. If this is not your verdict, please answer no. Juror number 6. Juror number 10. Juror number 15. Juror number 16.
Wow.
Juror number 22.
Why did they do this?
Juror number 27. I don't know. Juror number 29.
I do find that the jury's verdict is unanimous. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes your service in this case. I want to thank you again for your dedication and your hard work during this trial. I know I speak for everybody here when I tell you that we appreciate your sacrifices and your time and your service in this matter, okay? So I'm going to have you go back to the jury deliberation room for one more time, and then we'll release you from there, okay? All right, thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, we're gonna go through those. Amber Heard wins one cause of action in her counterclaim, compensatory damages of $2 million, 0 punitive damages.
So instead of
Punitive
5 million
damages
owing
against
him
Amber
5
Heard
million,
at
she only owes him
$5 send
3.
the message that this jury was
Well,
not
plus 10
police.
million.
In accordance with law, I will amend the.
She owes him 13 million.
Awarding to the
$350,000.
statutory cap of $350,000, Mr. Depp's award. Okay?
Interesting.
I will set this down for entry of an order, and can we do it on June 24th at 10 a.m.?